The sterile white corridors of the Horizon Research Station hummed with an electric tension. Dr. Zara Novak pressed her palm against the quantum glass, watching the swirling nebula beyond. 17 years of xenobiological research had prepared her for this moment. First contact was imminent. Her communication device chirped, breaking the silence. Dr. Novak, the station's AI intoned, incoming transmission from the Keldaran diplomatic vessel. Zara took a deep breath. The Keldaran civilization had been detected 3 standard years ago, a technologically advanced species that had inexplicably avoided direct communication until now. Their massive ship hung in space like a crystalline predator, its bioorganic hull shifting with iridescent patterns that defied human understanding. Commander Rian Soren's image materialized in the holographic projector. Unlike the clinical human interfaces, his communication was a living mosaic of color and vibration. His form was vaguely humanoid, tall, with skin that seemed to absorb and reflect light in impossible ways. 4-fingered hands moved with precise, calculated grace. Dr. Novak, he spoke, his voice a complex harmony that seemed to bypass her ears and resonate directly within her mind. We have a proposition that transcends conventional diplomatic protocols. Zara's scientific mind raced. The Keldaran communication style was legendary, a mix of telepathic nuance and quantum-encoded language that had baffled human researchers for years. "I'm listening, Commander," she responded, careful to maintain professional composure. Soren's form shifted, projecting holographic images of ancient star charts, genetic sequences, and what appeared to be archaeological remnants. "Your species possesses a genetic marker," he explained, "a quantum entanglement signature that suggests a connection far more profound than mere coincidence." The research station's quantum computer began processing the data, its algorithms working overtime. Zara watched in fascination as complex molecular structures began to align, human and Keldaran genetic sequences intertwining in ways that defied current scientific understanding. "We believe," Soren continued, "that our civilizations share a common origin point, a cosmic seed planted millennia ago by a civilization long forgotten." Zara's scientific skepticism battled with mounting excitement. Every piece of data challenged everything humanity knew about its cosmic origins. The genetic markers were undeniable, intricate quantum signatures that suggested a deliberate, engineered connection between humans and Keldarans. "This is impossible," she muttered, though her hands were already moving, initiating deep scan protocols. Commander Soren's holographic representation seemed to smile, a complex expression that was part emotion, part mathematical calculation. "Impossible is a human limitation we do not recognize, Dr. Novak. What you see as an impossibility, we perceive as a complex mathematical probability waiting to be understood." The station's quantum engines began to pulse, resonating with the incoming data. Something was happening, a convergence that went beyond mere scientific discovery. This was a moment that would redefine humanity's understanding of its place in the universe. Zara realized she was witnessing the beginning of something extraordinary. The boundary between scientific research and cosmic revelation was blurring, and she was at the epicenter of this transformative moment. "What do you propose?" she asked, her voice steady despite the hurricane of possibilities swirling in her mind. Commander Soren's response would change everything, not just for her, but for the entire human species. 3 months after the initial contact, the Horizon Research Station had transformed. Kai Nakamura stood at the intersection of human engineering and Keldaran quantum technology, his fingers tracing holographic schematics that seemed to breathe with living intelligence. Vila Tren, the Keldaran diplomatic liaison, materialized beside him, her form still a marvel that defied Kai's understanding. Unlike the rigid communication protocols of human diplomacy, Vila's presence was a dynamic tapestry of quantum vibrations and emotional resonance. "The genetic markers are more than mere coincidence," Vila communicated, her thoughts weaving directly into Kai's consciousness. "They represent a deliberate architectural design from a civilization that existed long before either of our species emerged." Kai's engineering background rebelled against the mystical implications. Design implies purpose, he responded, both verbally and through the quantum-entangled communication matrix. What purpose could span millennia? The station's holographic archives began to shift, displaying fragments of archaeological data from both human and Kelderan historical records. Ancient stone tablets, quantum-encoded crystal archives, and fragmented genetic sequences started to align, revealing a pattern too complex to be random. A breakthrough emerged. The connection wasn't just genetic, it was a carefully constructed quantum bridge, a technological marvel that suggested a progenitor civilization with capabilities beyond current comprehension. We were seeded, Vila explained, her form shimmering with historical imagery. Not as colonists, but as a distributed experiment. Genetic potential, spread across multiple star systems, waiting to converge. Kai's mind raced. The implications were staggering. Humanity wasn't an isolated species, they were part of a grand, cosmic design. Each technological advancement, each moment of human innovation, seemed to be a deliberately triggered response to an ancient, complex algorithm. The Kelderan technology interfaced with human systems in ways that defied traditional understanding. Quantum entanglement became a language, genetic markers became communication channels, and historical fragments became a complex narrative of cosmic proportions. Why reveal this now? Kai asked, his voice a mixture of scientific skepticism and profound curiosity. Vila's response was a cascade of potential futures. Images of potential cosmic conflicts, technological breakthroughs, and species-level transformations flickered through their shared consciousness. Humanity stood at a critical juncture, a moment where their inherent adaptability and innovative spirit could either save or destroy multiple civilizations. The station's quantum engines pulsed with an almost sentient rhythm. Something was awakening, a potential that had been dormant for millennia. Human potential, Kelderan insight, and the echoes of a forgotten civilization were converging. Kai realized they were no longer just studying a connection. They were participating in its activation. We're a key, he whispered, understanding dawning. Not just observers, but active participants in something much larger. Vila's quantum form seemed to smile, a complex expression that merged mathematical precision with emotional depth. Welcome to the true beginning of your species' journey, she communicated, her thoughts resonating with the promise of extraordinary revelations yet to come. The quantum laboratory pulsed with an energy that defied conventional physics. Dr. Marcus Reyes stood at the epicenter of humanity's most significant scientific breakthrough, his fingers dancing across holographic interfaces that seemed to breathe with living intelligence. Nara Vex, the Kelderan research director, materialized beside him, her form a complex lattice of quantum probability in scientific insight. The convergence point is approaching, she communicated, her thoughts weaving directly into Marcus's consciousness. The device before them was unlike any scientific instrument humanity had ever conceived. A quantum resonance chamber that bridged not just technological gaps, but dimensional boundaries. Each calibration revealed layers of reality that had remained hidden from human perception. We're not just observing, Marcus muttered, we're activating a system designed millennia ago. Quantum filaments began to form, intricate networks of energy that connected seemingly impossible points in spacetime. The research station trembled, not from physical vibration, but from the fundamental restructuring of reality itself. Nara's quantum form shifted, revealing fragments of historical data. The progenitor civilization hadn't just scattered genetic markers across star systems. They had created a living network, a cosmic algorithm designed to activate at a precise moment of technological and evolutionary readiness. Humanity's innovative spirit was the key. Each technological leap, each moment of scientific breakthrough, was a deliberate trigger in an ancient, complex system. The Kelderans were observers, guardians of a process set in motion eons ago. Your species' ability to adapt, Nara explained, is not an accident. It's the core mechanism of the activation sequence. The quantum resonance chamber began to generate impossible geometries. Dimensional intersections that shouldn't exist became tangible, revealing glimpses of realities beyond human comprehension. Technological potential, genetic memory, and cosmic design converged in a single, breathtaking moment. Marcus understood now. Humanity wasn't just discovering something, they were completing a design far more intricate than any single civilization could have conceived. Each scientific breakthrough, each moment of human innovation, was a carefully triggered response in a millennia-old cosmic algorithm. We're a distributed system, he realized, designed to solve problems beyond the scope of a single species or civilization. The laboratory walls seemed to dissolve, replaced by a vista of potential futures. Technological breakthroughs, species-level transformations, cosmic challenges that required the unique combination of human creativity and Kelderan precision. Nara's quantum form pulsed with approval. The nexus activates, she communicated, her thoughts a complex symphony of mathematical precision and emotional depth. Humanity's true potential begins now. As the quantum resonance reached its peak, Marcus realized they were witnessing the birth of something far beyond a scientific discovery. This was the activation of a cosmic potential that had been waiting, dormant, for millennia. The universe itself seemed to hold its breath, waiting to see what would emerge. The Starship Horizon Sentinel cut through the cosmic void, its quantum drive humming with an energy that defied traditional propulsion. Captain Elena Rodriguez stood on the bridge, her eyes fixed on the holographic displays that mapped their unprecedented journey. Krell Domar, the Kelderan strategic advisor, materialized beside her, his quantum form a complex network of tactical probability in cosmic insight. We approached the first convergence point, he communicated, thoughts weaving directly into Elena's consciousness. Their mission was unlike any previous space exploration. They were tracing the quantum signature of the progenitor civilization, following a trail of genetic and technological breadcrumbs that spanned multiple star systems. The ship's quantum sensors began to detect anomalies. Spatial distortions that suggested the fabric of reality was more malleable than humanity had ever imagined. Each reading challenged everything known about space, time, and existence. The markers are becoming more frequent, Elena observed, her fingers tracing the holographic data streams. Quantum entanglement points were converging, creating a complex network that seemed to pulse with living intelligence. Krell's form shifted, revealing fragments of ancient cosmic cartography. Your species was not randomly distributed, he explained. Each genetic cluster was a carefully placed node in a vast, living network. Suddenly, the ship's systems erupted with activity. Quantum resonance reached a critical point. The very space around the Horizon Sentinel began to shimmer, revealing glimpses of realities that existed simultaneously yet separately. Ancient archaeological sites on multiple planets started to activate. Dormant quantum structures, hidden in plain sight for millennia, began to synchronize. It was as if a cosmic switch was being flipped, awakening a potential that had been waiting patiently. Elena realized they were more than explorers. They were activators of a system far more complex than any single civilization could comprehend. Humanity's innovative spirit, its ability to adapt and overcome, was the key to unlocking this cosmic mystery. We're solving a puzzle, she whispered, one that was designed long before our species existed. The ship's quantum drive began to interface with the surrounding cosmic network. Spatial coordinates became fluid, historical data merged with potential futures. The boundaries between observation and participation blurred completely. Krell's quantum form pulsed with a combination of mathematical precision and emotional depth. The convergence accelerates, he communicated. Humanity's true purpose begins to reveal itself. As the Horizon Sentinel continued its journey, Elena understood they were witnessing the activation of something far beyond a scientific discovery. This was the emergence of a cosmic potential that had been waiting, dormant, for millennia. The universe itself seemed to hold its breath, anticipating the next phase of an extraordinary cosmic design. The United Planetary Council chamber resonated with an unprecedented tension. Aidan Foster, humanity's lead diplomatic negotiator, stood at the epicenter of a moment that would redefine existence itself. Sierra Lorne, the Keldaran cultural historian, materialized beside him, her quantum presence a living tapestry of collective memory and cosmic understanding. The final convergence approaches, she communicated, her thoughts weaving directly into Aiden's consciousness. Representatives from dozens of human colonies and Keldaran planetary systems watched as the true nature of their shared origin unfolded. The progenitor civilization's design was now clear, a distributed problem-solving network that spanned galaxies, with humanity and the Keldarans as key active components. We were never separate, Aiden realized, his voice carrying the weight of millennia of hidden connection. We were different expressions of the same cosmic algorithm. Holographic displays erupted with data, genetic markers, technological breakthrough patterns, and quantum resonance points that demonstrated an intricate design far beyond random chance. Humanity's greatest innovations, its most profound scientific discoveries, had been carefully triggered moments in a vast, living system. Sierra's quantum form shifted, revealing layers of historical context. The progenitor civilization hadn't created species. They had designed a living network of problem solvers, with each civilization serving as a unique computational node in a cosmic intelligence network. The implications were staggering. Wars, technological advances, cultural developments, all were part of a complex, intentional process of cosmic problem solving. Humanity's greatest strength, its adaptability, creativity, and relentless innovation, was the core mechanism of this grand design. We are not just inhabitants of the universe, Sierra communicated. We are the universe's way of understanding itself. The chamber fell silent. Quantum resonance points began to synchronize across multiple star systems. Dormant technologies activated. Ancient sites, hidden for millennia, began to reveal their true purpose. Aiden understood now. The seemingly random journey of human civilization was anything but accidental. Each challenge, each moment of breakthrough, had been a carefully designed activation sequence. Our diversity is our strength, he spoke, his words resonating with a newfound cosmic significance. Our ability to adapt, to innovate, to overcome, this is our true purpose.